unboxing cakes. This week I got a request from the Sweet and Rich Semi-Regular. I'd love to make cheesecakes, and I never turned down the opportunity to teach someone something. Now let's get to the history before we start baking. Cheesecakes have a very rich history. An interesting fact about cheesecake is that it dates back to the ancient Greeks. Cheesecake is also one of the most universal dishes in the world. What I mean by this is every country has their own version of cheesecake. Japan even has their own version of cheesecake. It's weird, but it's still cheesecake. Most people believe that the New York cheesecake was originally came from New York, but it actually was based off a German pie called German cheese pie. The New York cheesecake was first created in 1929. New York is not the only city in the United States that has their own type of cheesecake. Chicago has a type of cheesecake too. Chicago cheesecake became famous about 51 years after New York. The Chicago style cheesecake really started to become famous in the 1980s when a little bakery called Eli's put the cheesecake on their menu. That was a little backstory of the cheesecakes I'm going to be making today. I hope that'll impress the scholars. Okay, now let's get to baking.
My girl loves cheesecake. Oh, cheesecake, munching on the cheesecake.
1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 of a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of grated lemon rind, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 egg yolk, 1 stick of unsalted butter chilled, which has to be cut into 1/4-inch cubes. To make crust, place the flour, sugar, grated lemon rind, vanilla extract, egg yolk, and butter into a large mixing bowl. With fingertips, rub ingredients together until they're well mixed and can be gathered into a ball. You don't need to have all the fancy spoons and whisks, because what you're going to do to mix up these is use these bad boys. With a little flour and wrap with wax paper. Refrigerate for at least 1 hour. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the chilled dough in an ungreased 9-inch springform pan. With your hands, pat and spread the dough evenly over the bottom and 2 inches up the side of the pan. Bake in the center of the preheated 450-degree oven for 10 minutes. Remove and set aside to cool to room temperature.
Cheesecake, munching on the cheesecake, munching on the cheesecake.
1/4 pounds of softened cream cheese, 3/4 cup of sugar, 1½ tablespoons flour, 1½ teaspoons grated lemon rind, 1 teaspoon grated orange rind, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, 3 eggs plus 1 egg yolk, and 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. To make filling, place cream cheese in a large mixing bowl and beat vigorously until it is smooth and creamy. Beat in sugar a few tablespoons at a time. Incorporated, beat in flour, lemon rind, vanilla extract, eggs, egg yolk, and heavy cream. Pour filling into a cooled cookie crust. Bake in the center of the oven. Reduce your heat to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake for 1 hour. Then remove from the oven and set aside to cool in the pan. 1½ sticks of cold unsalted butter, 1/2 cup of confectioner's sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1½ cups of all-purpose flour. In a bowl of a stand mixer fitted with a paddle topped with cream butter and confectioner's sugar until the mixture is light and fluffy. Add salt and vanilla on low speed till fully incorporated. Add the flour and beat on low speed until mixture fully incorporates and the dough comes together. Shape dough into a disc and refrigerate for 2 hours. Oven to 350 degrees. On a lightly floured surface, roll out dough to 1/4 inch thick. Using the bottom of a 9-inch pan as a template, trim dough to fit the pan. Using a fork, prick the dough all over to ensure even baking. Place pan in the center of the oven directly in the middle shelf. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes until golden brown. Remove from oven and set aside to cool to room temperature. This takes about an hour.
Oh, cheesecake, munching on a cheesecake, munching on a cheesecake.
4 8-ounce packages of cream cheese room temperature, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1/4 of a cup of cake flour, 2 large eggs room temperature, 1 large egg yolk room temperature, 3/4 cup of sour cream room temperature, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. In a bowl of a stand mixer fitted with the paddle attachment, beat cream cheese on medium speed for 2 to 3 minutes until light and fluffy. Scrape down the sides and bottom of the bowl to prevent lumps from forming. In a separate mixing bowl, combine the sugar, cake flour, and salt. Stir until well combined. Add sugar mixer to cream cheese mixer and beat on medium speed for 1 minute. Scrape down the sides and bottom of the bowl. Reduce mixer speed to low. Slowly add whole eggs and egg yolk in the bowl, one at a time. After adding each, scrape down the sides and bottom of the bowl. Add sour cream and vanilla into a bowl and beat on low speed for 1 minute until mixture is smooth. Mixture should be well blended but not overbeaten. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Pour the cheesecake batter on top of the cooled shortbread in prepared pan. Place filled pan in the center of the oven directly on the middle shelf. Bake for 15 minutes. Then rotate the cake 180 degrees to ensure even browning. Bake for 15 minutes more and rotate again. It should start to souffle. Continue to bake for 10 minutes more at 375 degrees. Give a cake a gentle shake to test if it's done. If done, turn off the oven and open the door wide. Leave cake in oven for 10 minutes more. From oven and set aside to cool to room temperature. This will take about an hour. Loosen cheesecake from pan by sliding an offset spatula around the inside ring. Remove the cake from the pan and transfer to a plate. Refrigerate for at least 8 hours or overnight before serving.
Cheesecake, gobble, gobble, cheesecake, gobble, gobble, cheesecake.
Okay, this is right here is the Chicago cheesecake, and this right here is the New York cheesecake. So you can see the Chicago cheesecake does not have a crust around the outside, and the New York does. Okay, so the texture we want the Chicago cheesecake is firm on the outside and creamy on the inside. Let's try it.
So I bring a cheesecake and she treats me mighty fine. Munching on the cheesecake, munching on the cheesecake.
That's really, the texture is spot on. Really good. Now, for the New York, it should be firm all the way through. That's a really big slice. It's firm, but let's taste it. That's really good. Okay, so I've made my decision. The Chicago cheesecake is it's really good. But I have to say the winner for this is the New York because I really like how the stick just adds on and gives it that extra level, and it was a lot easier to make. But they're both really good, and I think that's why I think the New York cheesecake lives up to its title of the king of cheesecakes. Yeah. See you next week on Cups and Cakes. Hope you enjoyed this episode.
My girl loves cheesecake. Oh, cheesecake, munching on the cheesecake, munching on the cheesecake. Cheesecake. Cheesecake, munching on the cheesecake, munching on the cheesecake. Cheesecake. cheesecake.